Good morning, I am Jasmine Jongwan-Yun. My expectation for this course is to learn more about the interactions between the computer and humans. Besides, I also expect to learn more about computers since the computer is useful in many careers. I think the topics that I study this semester are useful for me to know details about the computer and its functions. This course has fully provided what I want to learn in my expectations. In the 11 lectures in this course, I got to know the details about the components of computers and how they work. In lecture 1, I learned that the CPU is the main component in a computer as it controls the operation of the computer and processing of data. In lectures 2.1 and 2.2, I learned the types of the number system and the gates. Lecture 3 is mainly discussed the interaction between the computer components. Lecture 4 has given an overview of the computer memory system, while lectures 5 and 6 are talk about the details of internal memory and external memory respectively. Lecture 7 is a topic that involves the input-output modules, one of the main components of the computer, while Lecture 8 is about how the computer operates and the formation of the application program. In Lecture 9, I learned about a new programming language that is assembly language. I also learned more about the instruction cycle and the organization of the register in Lecture 10. In the last lecture, Lecture 11, the main concept is the Reduced Instruction Set Computers RISC. The most important concepts I learned in the class is the main components of the computer and how they perform tasks respectively. The main components of the computer are the CPU, main memory, input-output modules, and system interconnection. Without each of the components, the computer cannot perform the task completely. I have used what I learned in this course in the course Communication and Computer Network. The lecture on number systems has helped me to convert the IPv4 address between two notations, which are binary notation and decimal notation. The learning process for this course this semester is a little complicated for me as there is more new knowledge about the computer and how it works. The one I like the most about the class is the teaching method of the lecturer. He is kind and willing to answer the questions of the students. The one that I like the least about the class is the lecture PowerPoint. It is a bit complicated and sometimes it's hard to understand the meaning. Thank you for paying attention and listening.